Two of Australia's newest fighter jets have touched down in Adelaide. They'll be the main attraction at the Edinburgh Air Show, which is being held for the first time in more than a decade.
With a max speed of nearly 2,000 kilometres per hour, there's no mistaking these for birds. Two F-35A Lightning fighter jets on their first arrival into Adelaide.
Imagine your boss giving you the keys to the Ferrari and saying, off you go mate, have a bit of fun.
Those Ferraris are the main attraction at this weekend's Edinburgh Air Show, which returns to Adelaide after a 12-year hiatus.
So the F-35 Lightning is worlds apart from the current aircraft we've got. It's known as a fifth-generation fighter, so it incorporates a whole bunch of new and cool technology.
We're expecting about 25,000 people a day, but we can cater for more, and certainly there'll be plenty of room out here if that's the case.
Aviation enthusiasts will also be able to step back in time with plenty of old warbirds on display.
Being the 100th anniversary of the Vickers Vimy flight with Sir Ross and Keith Smith, the epic flight from England to Australia, so we're taking that theme and working it way right the way through to the F-35.
The Australian Air Force has 6 F-35A aircraft in operation, but that number's expected to increase to 72 by 2023. And pilots will be keen to show off what they can do.
So basically the plane will be flying forward, but the nose will be pointing up, and some upside down, some going up, coming back down. It should be a lot of fun for everyone who comes down to see it.
The air show starts Saturday. Cam Inglis for 10 News First.
We all love our views along the Murray. Cape Freebairn is now officially world class.
Beck, there's nothing like being up the river and looking up at the stars. It's something really special, but maybe it's something we take for granted because apparently there's no view like it anywhere in Australia. Today, the Mid-Murray area around the Swan Reach Conservation Park has essentially been given World Heritage status for the sky, named a dark sky reserve, one of the darkest places on the planet. And that's why we get views like this. It's great for photographers, and the locals are now hoping it'll bring a boost in astro tourism. It has the potential to bring in thousands of visitors every year. Well, back in Adelaide, overnight it dropped to 12 degrees and today it hit 20 at midday. It's been fairly gusty with cooler winds taking the current temperature back down to 16 degrees. Today it reached 21 degrees in Elizabeth, 23 in Murray Bridge, 20 degrees in Glenelg and 19 in Noarlunga. It was fairly warm further north with 35 degrees the top in Coober Pedy, and Port Augusta got to 32. It reached 27 degrees in Port Pirie, 24 in Whyalla, 22 degrees in Clare, and Ceduna and Maitland both reached 21. It's been warm in the Riverland with 29 degrees the top in Renmark, but as we look further south it was much cooler. 22 degrees in Norriutpa, Port Lincoln and Kingscote reached 21. It hit 20 in Victor Harbour, 19 in Naracoorte and 17 degrees in Mount Gambier. Looking around the country, Brisbane hit 30, Sydney got to 28 and Melbourne reached 23, while in the west, Perth got to 24 degrees. On the satellite photo, there's cloud over the southeast of our state with a front that's cooling things down, and that'll bring showers tonight and tomorrow. Looking around the country for tomorrow, a sunny 30 degrees in the west for Perth, 33 degrees tomorrow for Brisbane and 31 in Sydney, while Melbourne should be windy with showers developing, heading for a top of 17 degrees. It will be warmer up the north of our state tomorrow with 29 degrees the top in Coober Pedy, 25 in Whyalla, 24 degrees in Port Pirie and 22 in Ceduna. We're expecting showers south of Maitland and Clare. Now it's going to be fairly windy through the Riverland with widespread showers further south, especially around the Barossa and the Mount Lofty ranges. We're looking at a top of 20 degrees for Port Lincoln, 19 for Victor Harbour and Kingscote, with some very chilly weather in the southeast. Mount Gambier just 14 degrees. With a severe weather warning for damaging winds for the lower southeast. On local waters, westerly winds at 20 to 25 knots will reach 25 to 30 south of Brighton, with seas up to 2.5 metres. Tomorrow will bring showers across the suburbs, with 20 the top in Elizabeth, 21 degrees in Murray Bridge and 19 degrees by the beaches. While in Adelaide tonight there is a chance of a shower, but they're much more likely tomorrow, with 2 to 6 millimetres forecast for the city and a top of 19 degrees. Looking ahead, there'll be morning showers on Friday, staying cool at 18, but then it's clearing up. Partly cloudy and 19 degrees on Saturday, with cloud clearing on Sunday for a top of 21, and then it's warming up to 31 degrees with sunshine for us on Monday, and we're expecting a top of 31 degrees again on Tuesday. So something much warmer to look forward to next week.
That is good news. Thank you, Kate. That's Adelaide's 10 News First for now. Thanks so much for joining us. Stay up to date at 10 daily. Enjoy your evening. Good night.